The I.O.W. Network.
Detroit Mail
place to be.
What's good, everybody? How everybody doing tonight? It's your boy Wildcom on the building. Detroit Mail.
What's good? What up,
The
though?
man with the grandmaster plan for the I.O.W. Network. What's good, big bro?
Hey, man, you know,
How you doing?
out here trying to catch this money.
Yes, you ain't said nothing but a thing.
They don't grow on trees. These bills don't pay themselves.
Shit, they don't never pay their damn selves.
They did. I be putting them on the stove. It's like, electric bill.
Go get that money.
I need my money. You're a little short. You're a little short.
I needs my money on time.
I need my money. My stable getting kind of low.
Oh yeah, so if you can't tell already, the foolishness is already in full effect. You know how Detroit money could get down. The Detroit Mail always acting the fool, up to no good. But anyway, thank you for joining us on a happy Monday.
Right.
It's a lot of filth.
The other independence.
Yeah, the other independence.
For the other people.
I mean, they ain't gonna stop me from barbecuing.
I mean, shit, we find anything to celebrate. Hey man, I got two extra dollars on my check. Nigga, break out the grill.
What's out the grill?
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it was too hot. I won't.
Hey man, the garbage man picked my garbage up on time. Nigga, break out the grill.
Bro, my schedule. I really thought about my schedule, dog. So
here we go.
I'm doing the side gig with Ellis.
Mm-hmm.
You know, still trying to do my catering.
Mm-hmm.
We doing the sports show.
Right.
We doing the I Often Wonder podcast.
Right.
And then I'm doing the late night. I'm doing that probably like a minimum of 7-8 shows a week.
Right.
Bruh, I didn't do shit this whole week, and I was so damn tired, dog. I was so tired, boss. I ain't do shit, bruh. Oh, lady was like, you gonna come out that bed? I was like,
nope.
3 days off? Shit. Chilling.
See you on the other side.
Yeah. If a baby first, go straight to your mama.
Like,
I don't want none of it. Straight up, bro. Only come in here if you want some chill shit.
Right.
Don't come in here on no bullshit.
Right. So nigga, you rolled over the wrong way. Get out.
Yeah, come on.
Get out.
You're doing too much.
Doing too much.
You can't even sit still.
Right. Get out.
Get the hell out.
Just like they used to do us back in the day.
Hey, bro, go find a toy.
Take some whiskey, pull your gums. Be like this.
Oh, so that's why y'all was. That's why y'all generation was on some other
sleep
shit
already.
Y'all was basically drunk.
Know how to get you.
Oh my god!
Is that sniffles I see? Where the night cool at? Nose right. Get that quill.
If y'all can't tell, we in full effect. Look, let's get the plug shit out the way.
Right.
Going over to the website www.ioftenwonder19.com. Boy, you hear that? No, that boy got pipes. Wonder. Yeah, the boy got pipes. So it's ioftenwonder19.com. That is the website.
Right.
Y'all can donate, to the Patreon. We got a Patreon on there.
Y'all got Patreon.
Y'all can help the bros out.
Get ready to start one for the radio station.
Yeah, do that. You can always go cop the merch. You see the merch. We got the hoodies. We got the shirts. The I.O.W. bird is on it. Ah! Bro, that sounds like a monkey.
That's
bro.
coming. That's coming. I.O.W. monkey, nigga. That's the preview.
I'm like, damn, Jamel
Nigga,
failed.
that's the new animal we got, nigga.
Yeah,
We gonna have a
Jamel was the one friend that failed at making the animal
That's about that.
noises.
I.O.W. zoo up in his piece, nigga.
Yeah. What, monkey birds?
Monkey
No, we
bird.
don't need no monkey birds, bro. I don't even know what the hell that look like. I
Yeah.
don't even know if we want
You
that,
see
bro.
my laboratory.
Nah. Anyway, of course, there's a website. And then most importantly, if you go to your respective app stores, Google, Android users, going over to the Google Play Store,
All right.
iOS and Apple users, going over to the Apple Store, download the I.O.W. Network app. It's up. It's popping. We get all kind of great content. The music, the podcast, spotlights of independent artists. We got it all.
Got it all.
I'm telling you. So go get the app and all kind of music too. Music that make you move it. Music make you move it. We got that on there too. It's all on the I.O.W. Network.
All of it.
Oh, shout out to my guy 40.
Oh, I got the shirt.
Yeah, Silent Hill. We got the Broken Heart Society. I got the hot pink joint on today. Yeah, I ain't scared to wear pink. It makes this chocolate skin look all succulent.
There you go. I don't know about that. I can't co-sign that one.
I don't need you to. I'm comfortable in my skin. Succulent chocolate
I
over
wear
here.
the pink for the meat. Well, I got the pink on. I represent.
I like the
I
pain.
represent what I eat.
Oh yeah, we getting out of control. That's how I know shit's about to hit the haywire. So let's get down into today's business. What we came to do.
Right.
On this Monday show, the I.O.W. Sports episode 68. But we're climbing up there in some numbers.
Getting up there, bro. Getting up there.
But of course. I picked this team to win. They was kind of playing around for a little bit. I think you picked them too.
I did.
Because let's be honest, Cinderella, her ball evening and struck midnight, and that shit's a done. So the darlings of ATL, them Hawks. Oh, yeah. See this guy with the bird monkey. I don't know what the hell is going on with this guy.
It's gonna make a comeback.
Did you smoke my shit?
Tell you, man, it's gonna be a new thing.
No, bro, there's no such thing as a bird
2022,
monkey.
nigga, with the bird monkey.
I'm just saying, if it's hashtagging to go viral, then I guess bring the cash on.
Hashtag bird monkey.
Monkey bird. Oh,
right.
But no, so I think we both admitted that. Damn, ATL overachieved.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did way further than most people.
And that's not to throw shade
predicted.
on them. But I didn't. There's no way.
No one saw that coming.
No. Hey, honestly, I'm kind of shocked.
People in Atlanta still shot.
I'm surprised it went to 6. I ain't going front.
Right.
So, that's not a shot on them. It's just, when you playing a physical team like Milwaukee, after you just had a 7-game grueling series,
right? That's
a lot to ask for. Especially they're a more finesse team. They're not. Pretty much you got Capella, but he's not really a banger. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Maybe John Collins. I like John Collins.
Mm-hmm.
They get. We'll talk about that in hour number 2. But anyway, are they gonna bring him back? I mean, Trae Young, he attempted.
Right? Yeah. I mean, what you expect? I mean, you trying to stay off elimination.
Yeah,
you need to go out there and do something.
Yeah.
I don't think any kind of competitor would forget themselves. They sit on the sideline.
True.
And it's an elimination game.
But I propose this question. Why not, I wasn't enamored with the shot selection at all. For him to, be not even close to 100%. He's still trying to take logo shots. I didn't care for that.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, wouldn't it have been better for if you're gonna be out there, at some point decoy on offense.
Right.
Obviously, we know that you weren't you've been a liability on defense, whether you was 100% or not.
Right.
So that that's already factored in.
Right. Yeah, I know
that. That's factored in. The coach McMillan already has a plan for that. I've already don't worry. Just Trae, get us points, get us buckets. But why not be a decoy in this situation? You're not 100%, not even close to it. I
think though, So you look at his game and Harden's game.
Yeah.
Harden, I'm using an example because both of them was injured. Neither one of them probably could cut or move laterally.
Yeah.
But the way Harden play, he's an all around threat. Trey is developing into that. He's becoming a better passer and outside shooting and stuff like that, and can drive to the hole. But I think because of the way Harden can do other things, and then even though his defense is questionable, he does like to be sneaky and
that shit ain't questionable. Trust
I'm saying, but he still come up with plays, poke at the ball, stuff like that. So he kind of sneaky, and so you got to watch him at all times. I think with Trey, his game, when he hurt, you like, okay, he one dimensional.
Yeah.
And I think what he's better off doing was more of a floor general. Okay, let me kind of like set other people up. That's what I should have had him out there doing.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah, setting other people up. If he got the open shot, take it.
Yeah.
But just more
don't force
controlling the game.
Yeah.
And I think that would have been a better game plan than him trying to go out there and play his regular game.
Yeah.
Because he can't play his regular game.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you I don't know if he was just too afraid to adjust his game. Because I look, I get it. You played this way for so long.
Right.
That certain way. What his game, yes, it has evolved and gotten better, but it's still the same game that he was doing in Oklahoma.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure it's the same game that he was doing in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you got 2 eyes, he's not big.
right.
He's limited. And this is what's crazy about this comparison with Steph Curry. Because Steph Curry is still almost like 6'2", 6'3".
Right.
So, Trey on a good day, if it ain't too cold outside, he's taller than 5'11".
Right.
So
that's including the hair.
Yeah. That's slowly fading away.
Right. This nigga aging out in front of our eyes. Like, nigga, why you got them dang old spots in your head? What up, Tim?
Tim, what's up? What is it about these ballers that are great at shooting but got jacked up hair? They like,
like that nigga.
Hey man, you gonna do something? You gonna brush your hair? Nah, I put up jump shots.
Hey, look, nigga, I know that LeBron's the face for the NBA, but he the head for the NBA too. The nigga's head looking like his. No. Trey got the main. You got the plug taken out. Did the guards fall off, nigga?
I'm telling you, I saw a meme one time and they did the Abraham penny on his head. I was like, oh, these guys, they're savage. Oh my god!
Yeah, the internet is out. It's relentless.
They
will get you.
I'm telling you, that's why I got to be mindful what the hell happened on these damn live shows. I
internet
refuse to be a meme,
relentless,
oh
bro.
My god! I refuse to do.
They go
anything.
in. They go in on Nana. You know what I'm saying? They don't care.
Look, I know if I end up on a meme, like
I'm gonna just chalk it up and keep it moving, man. And then you can do about it. Just chalk and keep it moving. I mean, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing about it, man.
You like it is what it is.
It is what it is. To keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Keep on pushing.
Turn off your comments and keep it moving. You see, they did the Dr. Dr. Watkins. He turned his comments off.
Just turn it off.
He was like, Kwame strike again. But anyway, Kwame shutting everybody down.
Look,
he couldn't do it. He couldn't do what he played. He doing it on the internet.
Look, it was nice to see Cam Reddish get his.
Yeah.
Really hasn't seen a lot of PT in this playoffs,
right?
But for some reason, every time he gets in, he does something damn good.
Look, man, I watched the game. I forget they had Jeff. I forgot they had Jeff T.
Oh, the Bucks.
I was like,
yeah, where he come from?
What?
He put 11 in 12 minutes.
Right. I was like, oh, that's where he went to. I forgot they had Jeff T. They had Jeff T for 3. I was like,
you like, huh?
What?
Yo, that's some good depth at the point guard position with Jeff Teague. I like Jeff Teague. He's always been solid.
Yeah, but they wasn't playing him this year that much. So I forgot all about him.
Well, because Drew Holiday was going on, man. It's kind of what's the point of playing Jeff Teague when Drew doing what he was doing? That boy was cooking.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, that boy was cooking. And him and look, mediocre Middleton showed up. He wasn't so mediocre. He was all right.
So here, I heard this.
He's still trash at the 3-point.
So I heard this. I'm gonna bring this up, and I understand what they were saying, but I'm gonna throw it out there I'll throw my opinion on it. They said that kind of raised the question: are the Bucks better off without Giannis?
Well, I mean, he frees up a lot of space because he needs to paint.
Mm-hmm.
He needs that whole area.
Right.
He needs to paint.
Mm-hmm.
He needs by the rim,
mm-hmm.
and he needs posts.
Right.
Slightly wing, maybe, but pretty much from free throw down, and a little bit to the right of free throw, a little bit to the left of free throw wing spot. Not too far,
right?
But pretty much right there at the top of the peak,
mm-hmm.
top of the key.
Right.
He needs that area.
Right.
Otherwise, what he good for? I mean, you see the ISO plays when they get out the way. He has no move to, besides just putting his head down and going at it. And then every now and then throw a spin or a euro.
Right.
That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. He needs that. And if he can't get that off of first dribble, what does he do? He does that ugly back out. and then he looks like I'm like the Mountain Dew Rams when Busta Rhymes had him in a video. Break your neck, no.
Like an airplane.
Yeah, so it's like that gives a lot of people other opportunity, and I think we give Brook Lopez a lot of heat for being a big man and always sitting at the 3, but because Giannis needs that, and when he's on the floor with him, I just thought about this too. When he's on the floor with Giannis, and Giannis needs all that space, Brook can't be right there,
right?
Maybe trailing for like a putback, but for the most part, get the hell out of the way,
right?
So I guess that's why maybe I've been too harsh on Brook for that, because look at what he done without Giannis. He finally was getting majority of his points in the paint.
Right.
And so, Bobby Portis, oh my God.
Forgot about him.
Oh my God.
Like, who you getting?
Crazy eyes.
Right.
Like, damn, Bobby Portis. Like, Bobby Portis actually he was dope in Chicago. He got in that fight with I can't remember homeboy. He punched him and then, they suspended him. So that was pretty much the end of his time in Chicago.
Right.
So, he's always been solid because he was solid in Chicago.
Right.
But, maybe he gets a bad rep for, having a bad attitude or whatnot. But, look like this team loves him. It look like they love him. He brought the energy, though.
He did. And here's what I say about that. I think it's good in ways because the team can have built confidence. Okay, we can win if we don't have Giannis. So a lot of times when you're missing your superstar, sometimes the team gets a little worried. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Even though they say the right things in public.
Pat Connaughton finally had a damn good game.
You know what I'm saying? So you see a lot of different people starting to step up.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing I would say about Giannis that I do like, and every year he improves on something. He'll work on something.
Look at that. Nigga's still limited, bro.
I mean, all right, let me finish.
That motherfucker's still mad limited.
Let me finish. I'm
going to let you finish, but, I'm going to still follow it up.
I would say this.
Right
I'll say this. If they can find a way to produce what they produce without him, that chemistry, and also add him into the offense, if Giannis can work on whatever, on that right there, working your way into the offense like they ran it without him.
Well, if they do that, and this is what I hate with Budenholzer, take Brook Lopez off the floor.
Okay.
At the starter. Put Bobby Portis there. That's more athletic, that's more
you got the emotional lift, you got the athleticism.
Right there. So you got the emotional shit right off the gate.
Right.
So that if you get too down, you got somebody in there, a high energy guy like Bobby Portis, that's probably going to reel you back in there and not probably take the lead at the end of the first. But he's going to like, all right, we fought back in this. We ain't too far back. Let's ride.
Right.
Or just, then once you get probably like the first 10 minutes of the first, then slide Giannis off the floor, then slide Brook in, and let Bobby and Brooke finish that off because they already shown that them two
Right.
together are a problem down at the paint. You know, there it's not you can hone in on just one guy in the paint.
Right.
So with them two on the floor together to finish off the first quarter, you can either kill a lead or you can build a lead right there.
Right.
Like I'm just saying, like this is what I hate about Boonhauser. Like make that decision.
Yeah.
Especially with or without Giannis.
Like, I do like what they did.
Yeah.
Now I don't think that team has the sustainability to win in the long term because it's not enough depth and talent. They work well as a team. You know what I'm saying? So with Giannis on the floor, that helps them because people have to guard Giannis.
Yes.
So now my thing is he can take that one dimension and turn it into two dimension. Just give me two.
Just two.
You know what I'm saying?
Just get a mid range.
Right. That's it.
That's all I want.
If you get a two dimensional out of him and they play well as a team, they'll be a lot better team.
If he could pull up at the free throw,
be a lot better team.
You know what I'm saying? If he could pull up at the top of the post.
Right. Because you look at it like, and it's kind of almost what Melvin was saying about Luka.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
shout out Melvin Wallman that podcast.
Right. You know, if you say that kind of offense, like even with Luka, it takes all the rest of your players out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And same with Giannis. If he up at the top of the key playing the airplane.
And he's doing that dribble shit.
You know, doing that dribble stuff.
That puts everybody just standing around.
So now you kind of just standing around watching. You know, that right there, not only that takes you out of rhythm. Mm. You know, that takes you out of even the action of the game, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like that, you know, what helps, that ball movement helps. Especially if you got people that can shoot off. Like, you know, when I used to play, I was good with getting the ball and shoot. Catch and shoot was good. You know, it kept me in rhythm. You know, when you got people like that and then you want to stand around.
Yeah.
Then you finally give me the ball, it kind of throws off your shot if you're that kind of shooter.
I'm gonna say this last point and then we're gonna move on.
Okay.
So anytime that Milwaukee takes 45 attempts from the 3-point, I should win that game.
Right.
Because we've seen it all playoffs. They are terrible and inconsistent at shooting the three.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was actually shocked at Nate and to not, you know, even if you get it in the paint and you don't make your shot, if you get them to foul you, get to the free throw line, hit your free throws, but they're giving you the game.
Right.
Milwaukee is giving you opportunities to win this game when they throw up 45 threes.
Not only that, one of the other things they need to work on, that I saw Atlanta do a lot, second chance shots.
Oh, they was getting.
Oh my God.
But that's what I'm saying.
Milwaukee develop a lead. They'll stop Atlanta on the first possession. If Atlanta get the second chance shot, put it back in.
Yo, that's half their attempts, Milwaukee.
I'm like, come on, man.
At three.
You gotta box these people out.
Yo, they took 89 shots.
A lot of times,
45 of them.
They play with a lot of energy on offense. Look at the defense. It's kind of like spectating.
Yeah. It's like, what do we do? It's like, box out,
right.
Bro. You know how many times I yelled at the screen? I'm like, yo, box out.
Right.
It's like and this is why I picked the Bucks because eventually they was gonna wear them down.
Mm-hmm.
They just look like, yo, this is game 6. I know we want to keep fighting, but damn, my body hurts. You know, I'm aching, and these niggas just keep bowing me, and you know, because hey, PJ Tucker is a dog. He gonna be on that ass.
Oh, yeah.
He can't shoot that damn corner three for the shit. Every now and then he'll hit it, but every time you're like, man, let that motherfucker shoot that shit.
Self-check.
Yeah. And let him have that shit. You know, just get him rebound position. Box out. Yeah, just box out, bro. Yeah. Be ready to board, bro.
Right.
So, you know, Giannis can't shoot. Hey, be ready to board, bro.
You good.
You know.
Give some time to dribble.
Lopez was kind of up and down.
Yeah.
And definitely Middleton, you know, mediocre Middleton. That's my nickname.
Now everybody, every time I was turning on the sports station, my God, Chris Middleton is the second coming of Christ.
No, they need to cut that shit out.
I'm looking like, did you watch what I watched?
They must not have watched the whole series.
Right. Because some games he was like,
you're non-existent. Have you seen them?
Tell me, have you seen them?
No, like for real. So like, let's not sit here and play like Chris Middleton was having like a KD type of series when he was, shooting like 53% from the field and, almost 50% the 3-point.
Right.
Let's not do that.
So now now Philadelphia advance, and now you got the Suns advancing. Game 1 will be tomorrow.
Yeah, Tuesday. You got 2 franchises that's been in droughts. Well, Phoenix hasn't had one
since '93, I believe.
No, been in one, but haven't won one.
Right. Oh,
and then Milwaukee hasn't won one since Lou Alcindor.
71, I think.
Something like that. Yeah. Early 70s.
Nigga Kareem had changed his name yet.
Nope, he was still Lou. He was still Lou. He was still he was still eating bacon.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't switch over yet.
So let me get that pork sandwich.
Yeah, man, let me get that big old pork chop sandwich.
Pork chop, assalamu alaikum.
With some more bacon. Yeah,
let me get that.
Yeah, wash it down with a Diet Coke. Shit. Nah, so I mean, it's been a minute for both of these franchises,
right? And
look, this kind of goes into the same series with that they kind of had with Atlanta, but and I'm not comparing Atlanta and Phoenix. Trust me, I'm not. But I'm saying you definitely got the more wiser, more mature point guard,
right?
Chris Paul over Trey. You're not going to get the same offensive threat, but obviously, the way that Chris ended that series, it's not like he can't do it. I mean, the boy dropped at 41. Yeah,
that is correct, sir.
I mean, you get the rest. He apparently had a little wrist issue, so you get the rest on that,
right?
Book gets to rest his face.
Speaking of resting faces, no, not yet. No, too soon.
No, go ahead, because I gotta hear this foolishness.
Speaking of resting faces, hey girl, you need to place the rest of that ass. Holla at a player. All right, go ahead.
Oh my God, this man did not just plug his little Tinder account. Right?
I'm trying to help out, man. It's the 4th of July, man.
No, that's already passed.
It's 4th of July. Ish. I still feel patriotic. Trying to help niggas out around
here. If there are any single ladies that are of age,
please. Please. Ain't nobody trying to go to jail about no booty.
And you want a not so sugar daddy.
There ain't no sugar over here. None in my pockets. None in my cabinets. No sugar.
Holla at Detroit, man. His DMs, Facebook, Instagram, all that.
I'm available.
His shit is wide open.
Wide open. Put it all right here.
Now my shit's is closed. So
I'll take his portions.
Yeah. My man over here looking like this hairy desert. So I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and make it rain down on. Oh my God, this shit has gone way left.
You were saying,
and it's your fault. I shouldn't even let you just interrupt
the
flow.
Bro, it's who fault?
It's definitely your fault, bro. You literally just damn plugged your Tinder account.
I was ready to move on. I was like, said I had to say I was ready to move on, and you came on behind and started doing other stuff. I was like, all right. I was like, back to you, Lamar.
Oh my God. Okay, I might have played it into a little bit, but I mean, you're talking about a more, not just a finesse team in Phoenix.
Oh, we're not talking about booty no more.
No, sir, we're not. This is a sports show.
Oh, it's a sport. We're not.
Yeah, no, this is not.
Balls involved.
No, sir, this is not advertised. Your Tinder account.
All right, go ahead.
Is not to get.
You were saying about Phoenix.
This guy over here, lady, just
see. You keep feeding into it. I moved on. I'm just saying. Who fought? I understand when you put the blame on it.
Like you just need a DB. You know what a DB is?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you just need a
designated booty.
No. Well, that too. You just is AKA drop buster.
I know you're talking about. I got a drop bucket. That count.
Hey, your sprinkler system ain't been tested in a while, so
Oh, it's been tested.
I was so God.
It's been
Lord,
tested.
stop. Oh, I should
It still
I'm
squirts.
dead. I'm over here thinking about, oh, this nigga. Oh, I'm leading them down the street.
I'm just saying, it still squirts.
I was just saying, hey, man, you might want to make sure your sprinkler system work, bro. Y'all see this bullshit I got to deal with.
It still works. Go ahead, Nicky. Go ahead. I'm trying to move on. It's like you keep going back to it. I don't know,
you
bro.
probably like a desert in Phoenix.
See what I'm saying? I'm trying to move on. Keep going back to
Yeah,
it.
like the Phoenix Suns. They out there playing in the desert. My man Detroit Mel the desert. It's out there. You probably favoring the desert.
I favor the Suns.
You favor the Suns.
I mean, I guess I can go with Milwaukee since they are Bucks
No, why would you do that?
because they put it in the Bucks.
Nah, come on, man.
Like-
No, I'm telling you. Look, that time off helped campaign. You saw what Cameron Payne was doing. That gives you a solid number 2 option off the bench at point guard, and it's a change of pace.
Yeah.
Come on. No,
You sure?
Cam Johnson was
You sure?
dope. Yeah,
What Vegas got to say about that?
I don't give a damn what Vegas do because I don't bet. I like my money where it's at in my
Hey,
pocket.
they've been wrong. They've been wrong all this year, all this season.
Look,
So
that's why I don't fuck with Vegas. I keep my money in my pocket. I ain't gonna lie. When I'm going to New Orleans in August, I'm gonna gamble.
here we go.
I ain't gonna front. You know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Anybody want to be in your pocket when you leave New Orleans?
because I'm gonna be slizzard. They let a nigga walk around with drinks in their hand, like
See what I'm
sipping
saying?
on that sir.
Oh, yeah, 'cause they want you to keep on gambling.
Yeah,
Get you nice and toasty.
nice and lick it up.
You be like,
Yeah, and they were saying money.
Bet it
come
all
out
on
too.
black.
I said money come out.
Side note, I just want to tell this quick story since you said that.
I hit the ATM by 50 times.
Side note, you made me think of the story. I'm gonna say this real quick. So I was in middle school, and we was all at my boy house shooting dice. I'm getting told down. We drinking 40s and stuff. I back and used to drink malt liquor like it wasn't nothing. So I'm told down. I mean, I ain't nothing but like 12, 13 years old, so it ain't take much. So like,
Oh, 2-sip hitter.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so anyway, I had some money in my right pocket. So, but hey man, hold this money for me. So I'm gonna come back and get us. All right. Man, I was so torn down. By the time I left out there, he had his money and mine. It was like he had me going. I was like walking down the street, walking home in the dark, leaning. I got home. I was just like, my mom and dad standing there looking at me. I was just like, hey. And then I could say, bro. I mean, I just take my lick. I could say,
Damn. Damn, I can't believe I missed your mom's intent. Because I would have loved to hear some of them foolish stories that came from you. Because I know you got a lot
a whole
of
lot of them. But
Yeah.
go ahead, get back to these sports.
I can't front out of two. I got a lot of them too,
Go
cuz.
back to these sports.
Yeah. No, hey, that was a sport, man. If you think about all the chances that you be like, damn, I dodged some shit.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
That was a sport. Staying alive.
Right. Boy,
That was a sport.
I was bent back.
Oh, bro. I got some.
Walking home by yourself, bent back. Somebody could have robbed me again. They wouldn't got nothing because they left off at the crap game.
Yeah, you over there being over like the letter C.
Yeah, right.
The boy need to go to church. Oh my gosh, I'm rolling with Phoenix too, man. Come on,
I'm going.
I
Phoenix.
mean, that's
On
even
that tip.
even with Giannis.
Right.
I
I don't see Milwaukee beat Phoenix. Phoenix look too good.
mean, you never know.
You never know. But I'm still going with Phoenix. I picked them at the beginning. I'm gonna stay with it.
I think I said this before. This is the best time for him to get this championship for Chris Paul.
Right.
If he can't get it right now, I don't think he'll ever get it.
Yeah.
And there's not the knock on him. I'm just saying, like, when you got just the path that you took, it has had the less obstacles You know, real fancy way.
So
of
now you
saying.
said that.
I'm just being honest.
Saying, but now you said that Reggie Miller said this, and I'm gonna say I disagree from the onslaught of this for the beginning of what I was about to say. But
yeah,
he said, great. I'm gonna paraphrase it. Basically, said greatness is measured by championships.
not just
I'm
solely on that, because if that's the case, he ain't got none. So how great is he?
Well, then how is Robert Ory better than Jordan?
I mean, he got 7.
You know what I'm saying? Is Robert Ory better than Kobe?
I mean, he got 7. But
You know what I'm saying? If you measuring championships, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
And then
they stats ain't nowhere close.
And
together.
then let's take.
But they stats ain't nowhere close together.
No, but let's take Magic and put him on. Who was sorry back then? Put him on Golden State back then. With Magic won as many championships he did, or went to many finals he did. He played with Golden State.
I hear you.
So that still wouldn't have took it away from his greatness. He still have been a great player.
Yes,
he still have been an elite player.
But we've talked about this, multiple times before. Is sometimes your situation does matter.
It matters.
Tom Brady does what he does if he doesn't fall to Bill Belichick.
If Tom Brady played with the Lions.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was serious.
He's talking about a different. Talking about a different career.
Oh, different career. He played with Cleveland back then. Cleveland had nobody. He played with Cleveland. Who would Tom Brady be? You know what I'm saying? And Tom Brady to me is a good quarterback, but he's not a. If you look at the way Peyton Manning played, and Tom Brady is a good quarterback. He's good in competitiveness. He's going to study. He's going to do those things. Yeah. But he's a product
of his environment.
And where you can take
I'm a Kobe head.
You can take certain players, certain quarterbacks.
I think Kobe be great, but
and be other teams. Yeah. They still would shine.
Would still shine, of course.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they would win as many championships, but they still would shine.
Look, Kobe. If Kobe wasn't on the Lakers, he Dame Lillard.
There you go. Yeah. So it's like, so you can't measure it. To me, championships
still good.
Championships good.
Ain't get no chips.
And championships is
first round exit.
Is a good conversation piece.
It's a conversation.
You know, it's good to talk about.
But to me, it's not the end all be all.
But you can't say championships
makes
or breaks somebody. Now tying that into Chris Paul, because he tied into Chris Paul. He's like, well, if Chris Paul don't win this, then his legacy is not as great. He's still a good point guard.
I hate when they do that.
Outside of championships.
I hate when they do that.
He's still
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. That's trash. Because that's what I'm saying. You can't take away from a man's legacy because he didn't get the chip.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a team sport.
Right.
You still have to respect what a man does individually.
Right.
But to me, it's always great to have that individual success and team success, of course. But not everybody's situation is going to turn out that way.
Lawrence Taylor, one of the best linebackers ever played the game. Giants only won 2 championships.
Yeah.
And it took him 85 to win the first one.
I mean,
he won the second one, 89, 90?
But I'm just saying, like, you can look, Jordan going to be nice, but what happened? He needed a team to get built.
Right. He had to have the right pieces around him.
He wasn't winning championships off rip.
Right.
Like, let's be honest.
Could Jordan win a championship with Chuck Debbie and Manute Bowl? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. He needed those. We think about how long it took him to win. Look how long it took LeBron, 7 or 9 years to win the championship? 7 years, I think it was.
About 8 or 9 for Jordan.
Yeah. So
no, maybe 7. Because he came in the league 83.
3, something like that.
So it went to 90 till they started popping.
Mm-hmm.
So you're talking about 7 years,
right?
At least 7, 8.
So
let's just go in that ballpark. 7, 8.
LeBron, like 8 or 9.
He came in at 03. He didn't win the first one till what? 20.
So he went down to Miami.
2012.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talking about 9.
So all you talking about? Go James, go James. It took that nigga 9 years though. You know what I'm saying?
Until he started building super teams.
Right. Now it's like, okay, now he's the greatest thing since sliced bread now. And I'm not taking that on from LeBron. I'm just saying, was he sorry before he won the championship?
No.
That's my point.
He was great.
He's still a great player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that team he took to the finals when they lost the first time with Cleveland was sorry.
They're your best team in the East, though.
Huh? I'm just saying.
But yeah, I get what
You know
you're
what I'm
saying.
saying?
Compared to what?
Right.
Yeah.
So
The boys got the brooms on that ass.
he took them to the finals.
Yeah.
So he didn't win a championship.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't take nothing away from his legacy. He still was a great player.
No.
Especially to do what he did. So Reggie Miller. These nuts.
This man is definitely Monday. Because this boy is a maniac. It's Maniac Mondays.
He's a maniac.
So
maniac.
before we switch to hour number 2, let's get these two good topics in real quick. Especially you know, Pat Beverly found he got his punishment. 1 game suspension starting off the next year.
Right. I think she got more.
Oh yeah. Starting 2021-2022 season, he's going to start with 1 game suspension. I'm with you.
1 game is nothing.
He should got 5.
Right. If you need something to think about.
Yeah.
Something to think about. 1 game is like, okay. Okay.
I got 81 more.
First of all, 1 game doesn't mean nothing.
Mm-mm.
You can do that stand on your head.
Especially on the first game. Because
that's the first game. Win or lose, that game doesn't mean anything.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's an extended preseason game.
Right. That's it. 1 game don't mean nothing.
You trying to figure out rotations at this point.
Look at 10, nigga. You getting 10.
I would have been mad at him.
You're going to be thinking about this.
I would have been mad at him.
Because what if you'd have pushed him and he turned the wrong way and he injured himself, broke his neck?
Yeah, because that would.
You know how he could have fell? You know what I'm saying? Because he's not expecting his whole body limp. He could have fell the wrong way, Look at Trey Young. He stepped on a ref's foot and injured himself.
Bone bruise.
So imagine something like that. You push him.
Yeah.
What if he hit his head on the table? What if he hit his head on something else?
Hey, look.
Anything could have happened.
Hey, I wouldn't have been mad at 10. Because I thought that was such a bitch assness move.
Yeah, 10 games.
Yeah. So we can move on from
you got it good. Next.
Yeah, next. And then of course, you know, everybody's been talking about it.
Everybody.
Man, young lady, 21-year-old Shakara Richardson.
Keith Richardson.
30-day suspension. So she won't run the 100-meter, but by the time her suspension is lifted, she is available for the 4x100 relays. Look, we get it. You won't be there. Mm-hmm. So let's be honest. Whoever wins that or women's 100-meter race, you know, Cass is already looking like, come on.
You lucky Chief Keef wasn't here.
Yeah, you lucky Chief Keef. Getting kicked at the 100 meters. That's the shit we don't like. Don't like. Got kicked out the 100 meters. Right. Yeah. That's the shit we don't like. But you gone.
Gone.
I mean, so you know, as a fan of the sport, we're already thinking like, we already know who the fastest woman in the world is. Right. Like, come on, she would have dusted your ass.
Couldn't stop on the track, so you stop her with this.
We couldn't even slow her down.
Here's the thing, right?
We slow motherfuckers down. We couldn't even slow her down. She's like,
right, knock this out right quick.
Yeah, let me knock this out real cool and copacetic.
Hey, I'll be back here. I'll be back, Mary.
Mary J.
Well, here's my thing about it, man. And this is, I think you're dealing with 2 issues.
Yes.
If you look at it from just the bare nakedness of it, yeah, that was the rules. She violated the rule. She got to suffer the consequences of the rules. Okay. Yeah. And, you know, and so I'm going to speak on that. And I'm going to go to my second part. So,
yeah, this sounds like a topic we might have to carry on at hour number 2.
No,
so.
I'm going to
I'm saying, short. No, I'm saying we can ride it.
Okay.
Because I think this is something we need to talk about.
So here's my thing. I'm listening to the people talking about it. And they keep saying, she did her time. I mean, she did it, violate the rules. She must be punished because she violated the rules. If I was at a job and the job told me to do something and these are the rules, then I must suffer the consequences, blah, blah, blah. And they go down the line. My point to that is that's redundant because she already said that. She already said, I violate the rules.
I know about it.
I know about it.
I did it.
I accept the punishment.
But,
so to me, to continue to harp on that
point,
it's becoming redundant. Why are you saying that?
But for her to, and this is what I get with her admitting it. I get it. You taking responsibility. You taking accountability. I love it. But some of her word usage is as in she knew it was wrong, but did it anyways. That's like, but
people do it all the time.
I get that, but I'm just saying, like, why at this point in time? I get you trying to cope with some real heavy stuff. I get that. I get it personally.
Right.
I mean, we all got our own coping mechanisms to deal with death.
Right.
So I get that. But you still have to have some kind of sense and knowledge and something in the back of your brain that says, yo, this is my future though. And not only to be the best at what I do,
right,
but make your mark and show and let that be the beginning of your dominance of what the best that you do in that sport.
Okay.
Now you're delaying it. The Olympics was already delayed a year.
Right.
So we was expecting this a year ago.
Right.
And now you're delaying it another 4 years.
Right.
Now we won't see you for another 4 years. Yes, I know there's other track, events that go on in that 4 years. There's going to be another Olympic trials, but I'm saying on the Olympic stage, where you are going against the best of the best,
right.
and it was no shadow of a doubt that you were the damn best. You robbed us of seeing your greatness.
Okay.
That's where I'm coming from in this. It's because and I get what she's dealing with, but you robbed the world of seeing a Black queen and her greatness.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And not to make it about that, but just to show that damn, like we are great.
Right.
This was my time to show it.
That's one side. World. That's one side of it.
Yeah.
Percy Harmon said he played for 7 or 9 years and he was high the whole night.
Oh, it probably was.
He he said it. He said when the game I played, I wasn't high. You know what I'm saying? He just knew when it's time to come get tested.
Yeah.
To make sure it ain't in the system.
Yeah.
Now that's one side of it. The other side is this should open up our eyes and bring awareness that we need to legalize marijuana. This should open up the conversation more about legalizing it instead of penalizing people for an antiquated law.
Look, don't go too deep in that because I want to stress this out with number 2 because it's about to get some good conversation right here. So if you want to hear the rest of this conversation about Sha'Carri Richardson and the marijuana situation, go on over to the I.O.W. Network app right now. Excuse me. I'm so excited. I'm over here getting choked up. Go on over to the Google Android app if you are a Google Google Play Store, if you are a Google Android user, if you are a Apple iOS user, go on over to the Apple Store and get the I.O.W. Network app right now, because we are jumping over there and we're gonna finish this conversation because it's getting hot and heavy. I feel it because I feel Mel's about to go in and I still got some points to go in about this. So y'all go get the I.O.W. Network radio app right now in your respective app stores. We gonna catch y'all over there. Hour number 2, I.O.W. Sports, episode 68. Wildcard Martin, Detroit Mail. See y'all over there. Peace.
Download the app.
Download the app.
Call in on the show.